I don't expect a youth at this time not to be earning from the internet or saying he or she does not have a job. Now, let me tell you how, with zero knowledge of Python, started building a fully functional business app for my bookshop. So I recently started a bookshop called the Excellent Book House, but I was tracking sales manually, inventory, stocks, receipt, and everything. So I felt, okay, let's go digital. I mean, what you see in shopping malls, in restaurants, all those punch pads and all the rest. So I felt like, okay, we can do something like that. So now it got overwhelming. I had a lot of things on my mind, and so I need a solution. But I didn't have money to hire a developer. Let me believe that I can also become a developer. And I had never written a line of Python in my life. In fact, I never liked Python. I don't like snakes. Okay, so now that's when I turned to Google AI Studio. I actually turned to Google AI Studio, and I just wrote, help me build a bookshop inventory and sales app. Using Python and Tkinter. Now, I wrote all this, Python and Tkinter. I really don't know what that is before now. So he told me that this is what I will use, and step by step, he started teaching me. We're copying lines of code, debugging lines of code, explaining every line of code and fixing errors. Suggesting features, even helping me organize the entire structure. It's quite amazing. All right, so fast forward, I was able to build this app. Now listen, I'm still building this app, but it already works. It manages stocks, it records sales, it will print receipts, now auto print. And in fact, when I click on checkout, it even syncs with Google Sheets. So if anybody wants to manage, for example, I'm away, I can actually see sales that have been made in a day and when it was made, real time. Now, if there was no internet at the time that they are, making the sale or checking out, it will keep it for later, and the next time they click checkout, it will actually sync it with the Google Sheet. So my database is on the system, and at the same time the database is on the internet. Now all this built with the help of AI. It got to a time I needed ChatGPT to be able to help me put some other things. So I checked into that, and sincerely, he did a good job. Now we are still on it, but I can tell you that this is going fine. I showed it to a developer, and it was like, this is amazing. That I really did not know I was a programmer. Now, I'm not a programmer, I'm not a developer either, but then I'm doing it. That means I've become a developer. Now, I realized that this tool I built for myself can work for others. And that means I'm not just solving a problem, I'm creating value. And with value comes opportunity. Now, I don't know when you'll be seeing this, but if you're a young person today, there is no excuse. You don't need to be an expert. You don't need a fancy laptop. You see, I started, here is my office today. I have a screen right here before me. Show me what's on my screen. Okay, this is my MacBook. I have a system there at my back. Like, I didn't have all this when I started. In fact, the first YouTube video was a screenshot. Screen recording. It was a screen recording on my phone, on a Poco phone. You don't need a fancy laptop. You don't even need a course. I must buy this course. You just need a real problem and a willingness to learn. Curiosity. AI will meet you halfway, and both of you will do something together. Now, I'm not saying you should be over reliant on AI, but then it can help you to do a lot. I'm actually working on a project now, and sincerely, it's going to be amazing. I'm going to make a lot of money when I start that project. So, but then, this is what I'm saying. I'm still on this journey. I'm still building. I'm still learning. Now, the earning may not have been something that I can boast about, but it pays my bill. But I already know that this is a new era. So if you've been waiting to start something, this is your sign. This is your sign. Use what you have. Ask the right question and just begin. Start. You don't need everything in this world to start. You just need to start from where you are. Now, if you like the content like this, please follow me for updates Also, on this particular app that I'm building, follow me for update on it and how you can build yours too. You can have a problem somewhere and you want to solve it with a app. You can do that. So please follow us and let's build together. Like, comment and share this with someone who needs to hear this. Your time is now. You too can start doing something. I will see you again in my next video. Until then, please build something.